Have you ever dreamed of creating cool travel animations? Well, guess what? You can make them in just a few simple steps, and it's totally free. Let me show you how. First, head over to canva.com and create your free account using your email and password. Once you're in, click on Video and select a custom template to start designing. You'll be greeted with a blank canvas, your playground for creativity. Step 2. Setting up your background. Now let's set the scene. Navigate to the Elements tab and search for Travel Canada. You'll see a variety of amazing images pop up. Choose one that fits your vibe. Here, I'm selecting a stunning landscape as the background for my animation. Drag and drop it onto your canvas, adjust it to fit the screen, and voila, you've got your stage set. Step 3. Adding text and effects. All right, now it's time to make your design pop by adding some stylish text. On the left-hand menu, click Text. You'll see options to add a heading, subheading, or body text. Let's go with a heading for maximum impact. Type in your first word. For this example, I'm using the word travel. Next, let's style it. Choose a font that fits your theme. Canva has so many amazing options from playful to professional. Once you've picked your font, adjust the size, make it big and bold so it stands out on your background. Now for the fun part, colors. Select a color that complements your background image. For instance, if your background has cool blues, try a contrasting color like white or yellow to make it pop. But we're not done yet. Head over to the Effects menu to give your text that professional touch. Add a shadow effect to make it look dynamic and three-dimensional. You can tweak the shadow's angle, blur, and color for a custom look. Experiment with these options until you're satisfied. Remember, this is your design. Make it uniquely yours. And there you go. Your text is ready to shine in your animation. Step 4. Saving and re-uploading the image. Your design is coming together beautifully. Now let's make sure it's ready for the next step. First, click the download button in the top right corner. Select PNG for a high-quality image, then save it to your device. Here's the trick. Re-upload your saved image back into Canva. This extra step isn't just for fun. It helps streamline the process when we start adding motion elements later. Next, remove the placeholder image from your design canvas and replace it with the image you just uploaded. Take a moment to adjust it so everything lines up perfectly. And there you go. Your design is polished and ready for the exciting part, bringing it to life with animations. Let's dive into the magic. Step 5. Adding motion elements. Let's bring in some movement. Head back to Elements and search for a plane. You'll see lots of cool options. Choose one that matches your style. Drag the plane onto your canvas and position it in the middle of your background. Adjust its size to make it pop. All right, let's take your design to the next level by adding some depth and visual interest. First, head over to Elements on the left-hand menu and search for a square shape. Found it? Great. Now choose a color that complements your overall theme. This is your chance to get creative, whether it's a bold, contrasting shade or a soft, harmonious hue. Make it your own. Resize the square carefully to create a block that sits perfectly behind your text. This block will act as a subtle highlight, helping your text pop while giving your design a modern edge. Adjust the positioning until everything looks just right. Precision is key here, but we're not stopping at just one shape. Repeat this process 2 more times to fill the empty spaces in your design. Try varying the sizes and placements of the squares for a dynamic, layered effect. These added shapes bring depth and dimension, making your animation more engaging and polished. Take a moment to step back and review your work. Do the colors balance well? Is everything aligned properly? Small tweaks can make a big impact, so don't be afraid to fine-tune your elements. And there you have it, a design with depth and character. You're not just creating visuals, you're crafting a story with layers that captivate the viewer. Awesome job. Your animation is really coming to life now. Now it's time to prepare your design for animation by organizing and duplicating your elements. First, let's group everything together. Click and drag your mouse over all the elements on your page, right-click and select Group. Grouping makes it easier to move and adjust everything as a single unit, so you're not juggling multiple pieces at once. Next, let's add some creative flair. Move the grouped block slightly backward to create a subtle, layered effect. This step adds depth and makes your design visually interesting. Once that's done, ungroup the elements to make adjustments. Now bring the plane, or any key element you want to highlight, to the foreground. This simple change ensures your focal point stands out. When everything is positioned just right, group all the elements again to lock them in place. This step keeps your design tidy and prevents accidental shifts while working on the animation. With your design set, it's time to duplicate your page. Click the duplicate button at the top of the screen. This will create an exact copy of your design, which we'll use as the foundation for creating seamless motion transitions. Take a moment to review both pages. Are all your elements aligned consistently? Small adjustments now will save you time later. Great work! You've just set the stage for the exciting animation process. Let's keep the momentum going. Now it's time to add and animate your text. This is where your design really starts to come alive. Let's start with the first slide. Click on the text option from the left-hand menu and type the word travel. Play around with the font options until you find one that matches your design's vibe. Adjust the size to make it bold and eye-catching, and don't forget to pick a color that pops against your background. Next, it's time to add some motion. Select the text, click on Animate, and choose the baseline animation style. This creates a smooth, professional motion effect that's easy on the eyes and perfect for drawing attention to your message. Once you're happy with the first slide, move on to the second slide. This time, type the word to. Just like before, adjust the font, size and color to match the first slide. Consistency is key here. It ensures your design feels cohesive and polished. Now, animate the second word using the same baseline animation style. This keeps the motion seamless when transitioning between slides. Take a moment to preview the animation. See how the text flows effortlessly. Remember, the little details make all the difference. Align the text perfectly, double-check the font sizes, and ensure the animation timing matches your vision. With your text beautifully styled and animated, you're one step closer to a stunning final product. Ready for the next move? Let's keep going. Now let's make it seamless. Click on the transition icon between the two slides. Choose Match and Move as the transition style. Adjust the speed slider to find the perfect pacing. This ensures your animation flows naturally. On the second slide, move the plane to the far right of the screen. This creates the illusion of movement and adds a dynamic touch to your animation. Drag the timeline slider to the beginning, press play, and watch your animation come to life. Isn't it amazing? Your travel animation is almost ready. Make any final tweaks to the text, shapes, or transitions. Once you're happy with the result, click Download and choose MP4 format to save your animation. Now you have a stunning travel animation ready to share with the world. And that's it. With just a few steps, you've created a professional-looking travel animation, all for free using Canva. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more cool animation tips and tricks. Let me know in the comments what theme you'd like me to cover next. Until then, happy designing.